this has been good for not only the new employee, but for me and for all of us here, I think. And one of the things, I wanted to go over bolt-on work because he also had some questions about it. And I think this bolt-on work, it's a good procedure, but sometimes it can be confusing.
We've had several people that haven't been here in a long time get in trouble over this, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So we really need to review this. I will go through this. If anybody has a question while I'm reading it, stop me. Let's look at it, and then after I'm through, we'll discuss this just a little bit. Bolt-on work. Bolt-on work will be allowed on unpurged units outside the building only under the following conditions. The static ground wires connected. That's one of the first things that a new guy learns on orientation. And take them out to the purge slab, explain that these are potential bombs, basically, and that's the first thing we do when they get them on the purge slab is double ground them, because we have to dissipate that static charge in them. Wheels chocked.
Now, we also have static grounding available in other places in the park.
Yes, we have them actually out on the fence out front. We have them all across the front of the building and on the purge slab side, and out by the purge slab there's several reels also. If you come across any of those that are broken or need attention, then we'll replace them. So, and then Tony, you're still doing the continuity test on them?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, bolt-on work only black flag attached to the vehicle at the nose box on trailers, on the driver's side door area on tank trucks. Safety stand placed in front of the vehicle that's on trailers. We put a safety stand in front of it under the upper coupler. Safety cones put at front and rear corners about 6 feet away from unit. That's to keep people from driving over your legs when you're laying underneath there. We have a lot of traffic when we're doing bolt-on work. Bolt-on work for units that last hauled diesel fuel will be considered any work not requiring the use of grinding, torch cutting, welding, or any other equipment that might create a spark or ignition source. Bolt-on work for units that last hauled gasoline or alcohol will include the same conditions as units that haul diesel fuel, plus the following restrictions. And here's where it gets, more involved. With gasoline and alcohol, a lot more explosive, evaporates readily, and creates those vapors. So we add to what we've already read that approved full service tech, shop foreman, and service manager will be allowed to perform repairs to units that last haul gasoline and assist other mechanics making repairs. There we need a lot of experience on that. We've seen a lot here. The high timers have a wealth of information from experiences, and we have to have somebody there that would recognize something that said, wait, we can't go on with this, we have to purge it. That's the whole thing here.
Okay, can I stop you there? Have we been consistent with that procedure when we've done finish up work on a truck tank that's been tested? Because we calibrate with gas. And then a lot of times when we're delivering a truck tank, we go, oh, we gotta change this, we gotta change that, do bolt-on work.
I've seen the flag and everything.
No, I know the flag, but are we keeping employees that are, how'd you describe them employees on something that has gas in the vessel?
Yeah, approved full service tech, shop foreman, and our service manager.
Most of the time it's you.
I think the last sentence is what might get somebody and assist other mechanics. So what are you meaning by that? I guess that's what confuses me. Because that saying that?
Assisting other mechanics.
So does that mean the foreman could have anybody do the work that's a mechanic as long as they're overseeing it?
Yes. Mhm. You have to have somebody there with a lot of experience, but you can have somebody with lesser experience.
And what do you mean by
Because they're
oversee? Just that
overseeing,
they're asking it to be done, or they're physically standing there monitoring the whole situation?
Well, they're monitoring because they're working on the unit also. So,
Okay, so
So in other words, Adam or Jim, you, all of a sudden, there's a new truck tank sitting out front and you gotta change something in it that Randy's tested. So at what point do Adam, okay, let's use Adam, because he's in the truck tank area. Are we saying that Adam could not do it this way and the supervisor would leave, that they'd have to work together until he's, is it when they pass the test and they're flame safe, trained, then they're okay to work on that situation by themselves?
well, not by themselves. They always have to have somebody supervising them on that job if it's hauled gasoline or alcohol. The high timer has to be there, not let them go and I'll see you, I'll go back in the shop if you need a hand, call me. It's gotta be somebody there at that bolt-on work site.
Okay. I think the point I was trying to make, I'm not sure we've given a truck tank that's been tested that kind of consideration, have we? Did we do? That it's had,
Plus,
that
unless it was Adam, I mean, everybody
everybody's,
else is 5
yeah,
years
okay.
plus.
Okay.
What is a full service tag? 5 years plus? Then we're
That-
good.
Yeah, that statement is a little
vague.
vague. Why are you saying, Mark, you gotta lose a finger before you're full service?
Well, somebody is assigning somebody to that job. And
I don't think we need to rewrite it. I think we've brought the point up clear enough that, yeah, you can't, you gotta have everybody involved, and somebody has to be there supervising it that's experienced.
Bruce knows who are approved.
Well, and
This has
Dan.
been changed several times to, and reworded to, I don't know what you want to call it, politically correct, but it used to be the journeyman would assist non-journeyman mechanics. Now it's called full service tech. That, terminology wise, but Rich is right. You have to have a seasoned guy be able to tell a new guy that's very unfamiliar with that stuff where the trouble spots can be, and to make sure they don't get in trouble. Not only that, to be there to assist them if they do get in trouble.
Truck tank deliveries, I think, are your prime candidate, because
That's what it was
invariably,
like.
Well, and the
something
senior-
happens,
and the
let's
senior
change this, let's
technician's
add
gonna be
this.
Doing other things too.
Yeah, yeah, and the salespeople are there.
You're gonna be helping deliver while they make the change, so you're already gonna be.
Right. But SJ, what our folks in the shop run into when you got salespeople there, we don't think like the shop, we think like salespeople. And even though we come to these safety meetings, we still try and drive trucks out of the garage with chocks underneath them.
That was
That's
my
good,
fault.
that's because we're salespeople.
No, for clarification, he put a customer in a truck to go for a test drive, and I'm standing back there spotting him because we're supposed to spot everybody that goes out, and he's standing over the other side where the chocks are. Next thing we know, the guy's jumping the truck.
Well, I thought the new Freightliner croaked. It's sitting there and the wheels are spinning.